to believe in me, and I really don't care. You know you wanna be me, but you never will. You're my competition. I'm already winning. You can hate all you want, but you're always behind me, baby. I'm an innovator, not an imitator. I take rejection as my red.
All right, welcome to another episode
Oh
of
boy.
Drinks and Drama. Oh boy's right. Oh boy's right.
Listen.
How much did you have to drink? Do I need to take your keys away? You need an Uber?
You're gonna need to
You need
yes,
an Uber?
because I cannot. I cannot.
Wait,
I'm about to.
did a deer jump out in the road?
A deer, most definitely. Hold on, before
We
we
get
get into
into
the shenanigans.
shadiness.
Wait a minute. I need to go. We need our props because we cannot do a proper show without our
Oh
props.
yeah.
We got to. We have to have our bag. Oh, that's the bullhorn. We gotta have our bag of tricks. Y'all know what it is. Nick News, Just How.
Mm-hmm.
We back
Tricks
with
is
another episode, and I just have to say this, Grand Dame, you are now being pulled to the front of the classroom because unacceptable.
So as you can figure it out, we're about to talk about Potomac. Housewives of Potomac just came back on.
New season. What is this season? This is season 9, right?
I think so.
Yeah. Season 9. We are recapping episodes 1 and 2, and
yeah,
it's just been some shit.
Recap first, and I'll let y'all know how I feel so far about this season.
Okay, so let's.
Let me hold on.
You get getting ready.
I got the reflection coming through.
So right, me too. So
yeah.
Getting into this episode, I'm gonna say this. Trying to fix our light a little bit. Production ain't shit for what they did with the reenactment. Now, I don't know if this is. Let's see if they're trying to build us up for something for a non-climactic season, or is this the takedown of Karen season? Because by the end of the episode, I was pretty much left to believe that Karen is pretty much going to be a lot of these lady storylines, the new ladies,
but she always
older ladies. Well,
like
she is
like she's the show.
She is. I mean, let's face it, this show would not be as entertaining and as funny as hell without the Grand Dame. And y'all can say what y'all want to about that, but we already know this show, the Grand Dame, the self-proclaimed Grand Dame, because nobody called her that. She came in talking shit with that.
But that's why we love her,
right? Because we love.
That's what she is. She's like, no, that's my title.
We love a snazzy bitch that talk shit. Okay, for real. So. One of the things I have to say that was crazy was that we saw Karen got charged. Now, this is her second offense.
Well, we knew they had to talk about it, though, because...
Yeah, but did they have to...
Well, you know what? That was the shady funny part, though. So, as soon as the show opened up, they talk about it.
It was too much.
Can we do the react?
I mean, they had, like, what was this? Assimilated, almost like drunk, just car
swerving.
Just here,
and
there.
Then the deer jumps up.
And then making a screeching sound, like... The car tires was like that.
They're trying to insinuate that she was dodging a deer, or
that's what I was led to believe. Like, damn, did she hit a deer? Did she almost hit a deer? But
or did she was drunk and thought she saw a deer? What were they saying?
Probably all of the above. She probably thought all of the above. So the scene. After that bullshit, we cut to a month later, and then of course we cut to her frenemy nemesis Giselle, who's on the phone with the non-factor. And I'm sorry, but that is how I'm referring to Ashley this whole season. She's a non-factor. She's not bringing any nutritional value to this show.
She never was.
She really never was. Yeah. And honestly, I feel like Giselle is going to either have to shit or get off the pot, because this is going to have to be a redemption season for her, because I feel like Andy really campaigned to keep her on the show. And so I really feel that he threw himself on the sword and went to the mercy of the court to plead her defense. You know what I'm saying? To keep her on the show. So this season we're gonna have to see a change Giselle, or because the people was coming for Giselle last season. They signed petitions and all this stuff about her behavior. So I don't know. So anyway, they're on the phone. Giselle's like, I'm on my way to get Karen, gonna take her out to to breakfast. And, she and Ashley start talking about it. Then all the housewives start doing their little confessionals where they're all throwing,
shade.
Karen catching strays, okay? From Karen catching strays from everybody. Ashley, I just hated that was on her high horse. Like, you're Karen Huger, you're this and that. Ma'am, go home to Michael and y'all kids. Like, please stop. She's annoying, and that's I'm gonna be on my foot is gonna be on her neck all season. Like, honestly, any scene that she's in, I really care to not talk about, because she's not bringing us any nutritional value. So anyway, Giselle's like, I'm going to pick up my friend because she's been a recluse. She's been in the house for too long. So I'm about to pull her, bring her back into civilization. So she pulls up, she picks up Karen.
She pulled right. I was like, okay, you done pulled up to the door, got Karen.
Right.
Like, okay.
She gave the grand dame
good treatment.
Yeah, pulled her out. And then what did you think when she asked Karen, like, do you want me to take this way, or is it true?
She was being shady. I was laughing though, because
we picked up what you throwing down. Just
Karen was like, I don't want to go. She was like, oh, well, I might have to drive by the scene of the crime.
And then the damn deer came frolicking out. Like, you cannot tell me that and in production ain't set that shit up. They set that up. They set it up.
But no. So, Giselle. We love her for it. Well, I do.
She's going.
I thought it was fun. It was fun.
I mean, it was definitely fun.
Was it too early? Maybe.
You know what? When it comes to ratings and stuff like that,
fresh though? Because this was in the blogs for.
It was in the blogs for a minute, but we don't know how soon they started taping. Yeah. So okay. I don't know. It could have been.
Well, they said a month later, so apparently it had to be maybe a month or so. So it wasn't fresh, and it was fun shade. I don't think Giselle was being. I don't think Giselle was being malicious shade.
Yeah, I don't think it was because let's be honest. Like, Giselle and Karen, they are frenemies, but at the end of the day, like, let's not get it
Karen
twisted.
Said she loves her for that. She was like, I expect this from Giselle. If I don't get that, I don't.
Something ain't right. But let's just keep it a buck. God forbid something happened to either one of them, the other would be devastated. So at the end of the day, they are frenemies. But let's just let it be known, when the cameras are cut off, these two women, I believe, hold each other in a high regard.
I mean, because they knew each other before the show.
Right, before the show. So let's talk about them at breakfast. Here's the thing. Karen.
Wait, hold on. I'm sorry.
Where you going? Where you headed?
While we at the breakfast, did she pay that man?
Oh, most definitely.
Because it was definitely alcohol there.
Definitely alcohol there.
I'm not.
Like, I don't want it. And my thing is like, first of all, sir, you just like. You know that it was just scripted, and she did pay him to say that, because he's just coming out of nowhere. We're ordering, and you just like, oh no.
Because Giselle was like, oh, it's no alcohol on the menu.
And then here go the other ladies.
They in the background like,
yeah, bitch, I'm getting my drink on.
They had that champagne.
Yes, they champagne.
She was like, well, what's going on over there?
Right. So while they're at breakfast, Giselle is doing what journalists do, honey. We want the who, what, when, where, why, how, what the hell happened. Like, Karen, like, you are too astute. You too much of a boss bitch to be doing these little sophomore games, getting yourself caught up with these DUIs. These what these little Tiffany Haddishes do, not you. You know what I'm saying? So Karen is like, well, you can read, it'll be in the papers. So I just kind of felt like, well, maybe, you know what? Maybe Karen really can't talk about the ins and outs of what's going on with the case for legal reasons. So maybe she really can't.
But she could have just said that. You can read. I'm okay.
Yeah, that was kind of like, okay, friend, now I'm caring about you, but I'm also gonna be who I am while I'm trying to get this information out of you. So I just feel like my thing is this is reality TV. This is what you signed up for.
You can read.
Listen, if this is what you signed up for, so I'm going to need you to give us some more tea. This is what we're here for. You got the cameras here. You signed on to do these shows.
Well,
let
here's
us
the
know.
thing to piggyback off of that. It's like you sign up for this, and this is your reality. You're gonna have to discuss it. You can't just throw it under the rug.
Right. You cannot walk
away.
If
you're gonna do that, then you don't need to be on the show.
Exactly. There's a big ass.
Bloop. You can leave.
Bloop. There's a big ass, ugly ass elephant in the room. So let's talk about it. So anyway, Giselle picked pointing here, there, everywhere, trying to get a little bit, whatever. Don't really get anywhere with that conversation. So Giselle says, listen, I know you about to have a birthday. I'm throwing you a party.
Mm-hmm.
It's the Hatitude party, meaning you cannot get an attitude. If you get an attitude, you're going to put on an ugly taco hat and all this other stuff.
Yeah.
But I'm going to tell you this. Now, when we saw the Hatitude party, I kind of felt like this was a two-sided type of party. Yes, it was a Hatitude party, but I also feel like this was a time to get all the ladies together to question Karen about what the fuck is going on. Like what is going on? And to meet the other ladies, because she did she did invite Karen's two new friends who are now housewives on the show. Vivi and what's the other Stacy, Vivi and Stacy. So
yeah.
So that's kind of like how I felt about it. So
I mean, it did. The Hatitude party did, because Wendy and Giselle got to have the next day, a sit down, try to figure things out.
Yeah, I mean, right. So it was just a culmination to get all the ladies together. So let's talk about, since we're talking about the ladies, let's go over to
with the Hatitude.
No, let's talk about Mia. Like, let's get into this bullshit.
I know. You know what
she has. Like, I really feel like everybody was so like, yeah, Mia got first chair and all this stuff like that. But my thing is, you got first chair at like dragging your family down. Like,
and you're doing it again this season. Why? Right. You see when they was at the park, she trying to be funny.
Yes, with the.
Oh yeah, I mean, he needs a DNA test.
Like, my whole thing is now, okay, now granted, we remember how Mia and Gordon met. We know that she was like an escort gentleman's club situation, and we know Gordon was married. So we kind of know how their relationship got started. But it's like, damn, y'all had 2 kids together. And so I guess you can't turn a hoe into a housewife.
True.
You can't turn a hoe into a housewife.
We don't know. Well, so let me get the papers. Let me see. I got the papers here.
Please let us know, because bring Mia. Yes, we are dragging and pulling your ass to the front of this room, because we need to know why you felt like you could put your whole coochie facts on display and put your children, like, you're not protecting your children. As a mom, you're not protecting your children.
Mia, it has been determined that your coochie is a lie and you're a lie. That is Gordon's child.
Exactly. Knowing that damn boy.
Get the hell out this court.
Yes, knowing that little boy and his sister look like they 85-year-old daddy. Now she knew that man.
85? You mean 90?
Yes, 97. We know them kids look just like Gordon. So we know why they sitting down at the park talking, like Mia trying to put on this whole little, let's go for ice cream, like we are a happy family, when you're very much dysfunctional. You got Gordon moving into the apartment building.
What is this? Mia is a Peter Guns. Remember when Peter Guns moved both of them in the same apartment?
And Amina Butterfly. Yes.
Mia is a daggone Peter. She a boss.
She need to be on the show hosting Cheaters with Peter Guns.
Piece and her
main bitch. Got her side bitch and main bitch.
Because you all know they ain't divorced.
Yeah, they not. They're still separated. Because that's one of the things that Gordon said. Gordon was like, damn, I wish you would have sat in your singleness for a little bit in the separation, so we could at least figure out what we're going to do. But this heifer that moved Gordon into her new complex and got her man in the new complex too. So she got a built-in babysitter. Listen,
call her Mia Guns.
Right. So it's like because she said when she want her sneaky link, she can push them kids on down the hall. And just trifling, man.
So apparently, what's his name? DJ what?
Shorty Doo-Wop.
whatever his name.
In Child Private Eye.
So apparently it's just not she messing with him. It must be some. Did you hear did y'all catch what she said though? She said it's good so when she could send them kids down to the
Yes.
So she got a sneaky link.
So he might not be the link that she's sneaking. She might have a couple links.
Yeah, I think she definitely Peter Guns.
Let's do this. How are you not technically separated, not divorced? You still very much married. The paperwork says you're married, but you engaged to somebody else. Like, where they do that at? It just she's just trifling, and then again, not protecting her kids. These kids are going to grow up, and they're gonna be like, "Damn, mom, did you really have to do us like that?" So anyway, Mia, you're trifling, and you
just
you
stop
trifling.
With that storyline. Stop with the kids
and them fake ass tears at the table when
just stop
when they was confronting you.
Just stop.
For me. Giselle and Karen pulling her by her weave and telling her that she was not protecting her kids. That's what good girlfriends are supposed to do. And it's not calling out your motherhood, and it's not.
No, they didn't.
They
never
told
said
you
exactly.
Bad. They basically said you trifling, you not protecting your kids, because at the end of the day, women need to stop putting these men over their kids. They said you let this man
come on and like protect your
kids. Yeah, because
kids.
what did Jeremiah say? Oh yeah, telling Gordon we seen mommy and Mr. in bed together.
Like you got little ink at your little apartment, and then the kids are seen like in the bed. They sing in the bed with you. Like that's all they said. Protect your kids. Like she if you going, okay.
She ain't done it.
If you're gonna have your little life, you have your life, but protect your kids. But see, they shouldn't be even knowing what's going on with your business.
Exactly.
He should not have been in the house. He shouldn't be coming in the house and being around them damn kids.
Exactly.
That's the problem. That's all they were saying. And you with your little fake tears.
That was
triangle tears.
Listen, where's Candace when you need her?
Okay.
Probably about nursing her baby or about to.
Yeah, shout out to Candace and congratulations again.
Yes. So then let's talk about Wendy. How do you feel about Wendy just quitting her professor job? And wanting to be a full-time. Basically, Wendy is going over to the YouTube. That got her talk show on the YouTube.
Makes you happy, and it's not like she can't go back.
And that's factual. She can.
So it's not like she can't go back, but at this point in time in her life, like I feel like if she's saying, I conquered this, I'm done with this, I feel like I'm ready to move on to my next venture in life.
Right.
And I feel like, yeah, go ahead, go for it.
Right.
Definitely go for it. If it doesn't work out, you can go back to being a professor.
Really can.
All them daggone
She's
degrees,
a talk
girl.
show host too.
That too.
On the YouTube.
But she can't do it like me.
No.
Now check that.
Ski. but
she is.
I know that's why. Yeah, that's why I was saying ski with the V. Okay. Anyway, but Wendy also scared to talk to her mom about it because let's face it,
don't do that.
Nigerian parents expect their kids to be the creme de la creme. So Wendy is very much scared to talk to her mother about it. But I'm like, Wendy, you about to be 4 years old.
Yeah, just let it go.
Yeah, whatever. So Karen, we meet Karen's two friends. How you feel about her new friends when they was at the dress shop? Stacy.
I can't really talk about them right now because I'm gonna say I like Vivian.
I do too. Vivian
more
and
so
her.
Than the other
Stacy
one.
is very much giving me. I don't know if I want.
And the reason I'm gonna, when we discuss episode 2, I'll tell y'all why I like Vivian.
Yeah, Stacy is giving me very much. Not make America great again, but kind of like, I don't think I really want to be black, but I'm black.
Not Stacey Dash.
Yeah, Stacey Dash.
She's giving Stacey Dash.
She's giving me Stacey Dash vibes, yes. So.
I don't identify myself as black.
So we wrap up this episode with the ladies at the Attitude Party. They lightweight, confront Karen. All the little issues kind of bubble.
Well, we wrapped up after the Attitude.
Yeah, after the Attitude. We know Attitude ends with Mia crying.
Oh, well, no, before the Attitude, I mean, Gigi Oh wait, I'm going into the next episode. I'm
yeah,
sorry,
that's why I said we're gonna wrap this up and go to the
so
next
no,
one.
well, yeah.
Oh, because wait a minute, we ended with Giselle and Wendy. Giselle, we got to meet up, so that's leading into episode 2.
They got to meet up.
We got to meet up and iron out this shit.
But
so
she gave out the little hats. Finally, Mia was.
Mia got that pimp hat.
Well, no, they did the little crying. She did the crying, and
because you said I'm not a good mom, and they did not say that. They said you ain't protect your
like
kids.
You said, we left off in the bathroom. She was crying in the bathroom. So now we go to next episode. She's still in the bathroom.
Still in the bathroom, and not one tear.
Still crying.
Still, but see, my thing is, they say this: hit dogs holler.
Mm-hmm.
So when you get touched by the truth, it strikes a nerve. And you holler the loudest. So I believe that's why she was hollering. Because there's no way you can make, shake, or bake this shit. You have pretty much put your coochie out there. You already showing that you putting this man over your family, over your kids. Like, it ain't even really about Gordon at this point. It's about you being a mom and you learning how to co-parent. You already got chaos with this situation, but now you're adding gasoline to a fire.
Protect your children
exactly.
at all costs.
And that's all it is. So,
and we come back to the show in episode 2, and Giselle and Karen, they were like, pump the brakes, sister, pump. We wasn't trying to attack you,
right?
We wasn't. That's not what we were doing. We're not saying you're a bad mother, nothing like that. We're saying protect your children.
That's it.
You got them coming on TV talking about they unseen Lil Ink.
Lil Ink.
What Lil Ink? What part of Lil Ink did they say?
Exactly. You saying Lil Ink in bed with mommy? It was 2 inks in bed with mommy. Basically.
So they was just like,
she was probably face down, ass up.
She
just a mess.
Well, she an ex-squipper. She probably
just a mess.
I wonder if she had her pole up in the bedroom.
Probably.
Too. And they done busted in. Badass kids. It's just I can't be mad at her.
Reverse cowgirl on and you goddamn it.
You know what? I can't be mad at her. Them damn badass kids.
Here, mama with butter.
Wait, she got her little leather on. Marcus.
I'm not wearing punches. So all right, so Mia, whatever. So
we gonna leave that.
We know that Wendy. Let's get into this Wendy Giselle situation.
Yeah, because they got all the little hats.
Let's fast forward to their conversation. So lay it out for us.
So before I say this, I just want. Well, I'll say it first, and then I'm gonna ask this question because I asked it before, and I'm gonna ask it again. Okay. So we come to the little. Breakfast, brunch, food they having.
It's a little brunchy situation.
Yeah. It was some brunch. So
very AKA-ish.
Sit down.
Very demure.
Yeah, we had the 2
very
AKAs.
Cutesy.
Yes, very demure.
That's my okay. When you ask a question, I'll get off into my little monologue. But go ahead.
So we had the 2 AKAs. Supposed to be sisters, but they don't act like it.
Very undemure. This is why we got on our pink and green today, because we need some type of reciprocity. We need some type of.
It's
not sisterly.
It's not sisterly. It's not. And you know what the sad part? I'm sorry, y'all, but the sad part is when Wendy first came on the show, they was like this.
And I really thought
Soror sisters they were giving.
As a woman in an organization, I was just like, damn, like, okay. I'm like, these 2 sorors are about to kill the game. They're about to show not just Greek unity, but it's like AKA unity. Yeah. And it was
not just AKA unity, just unity as a.
Well, yeah, I said sisterly. Yeah. The sisterly vibes and energy was very much there.
As Black women too.
There was very much vibing.
Because I hate to say it, but a lot of times Black women. When we hear, it's always a mess. Yeah.
It's a Giselle meeting Monique type of mess where Giselle feels like she has to haze people, and that's the whole.
I never
that's
thought
the
about
whole.
Well, she
situation.
does that. All the new girls
Giselle
she has to haze.
Does it. She does it, and see what happens is all the ladies fall in line, and if you think about it, Wendy fell in line when they was talking at the little situation. They threw a little bit of shade, but it was basically known that Giselle is like, I'm the HBIC.
Yeah.
And Wendy pretty much was like, you are. So Monique was that only one besides Karen that pushed back. That's like, no, baby, that's not what we're doing.
Monique always gave me Royce from Basketball Wives.
Yeah, because I feel like because
you know, Jennifer and Evelyn used to always try to haze her, and Royce would be like, even Tammy tried to, because remember the time Tammy was like, and you know how Tammy used to always say, I don't like when people do that. Royce said, wait, what she do? She went right back at her. She was like,
yeah,
and then Tammy did again, and she looked. She said, Royce never backed down.
Yeah, I'm a firm believer of responding in kind, because see, a lot of times a bitch is gonna try you. Bitches be bitching, and they gonna try you until you let them know, like, oh, okay, so the energy that you're giving me, I'm about to get that shit back too.
So, do you think the sit down? Okay, so the sit down, let's just talk about that real quick. So the sit down, they try to hash things out, or come to a mutual understanding, and basically, you know, they want to move forward. You know, Wendy was like, I don't think we're gonna be besties, but you know, and even Giselle, she was like, I don't, not besties, but maybe something. So it's a couple of things with this right here. One, I feel like it's being forced. Robin, you're gone. Candace gone. That was Wendy, and you know,
it's gonna be.
It's like
it's gonna very much be awkward and very much be forced, because it's like you had two women, polar opposites, that was about to, World War III was getting ready to ignite, and now that we got this bubbling powder keg, and now it's like they can't really be there. They can't be who they are authentically, because it's like, damn, I gotta keep my job. Damn, this show has afforded me a lifestyle that I've become accustomed to. I gotta play nice now, and we the people can see the awkwardness.
Let me give you a reaction to this thing. Yes, I think we should just, you know, try to move forward and sing. Take this mic off me. That dumb bitch.
Production, was that good enough? Because goddamn, tired of this hoe. Very much giving.
That's what it was giving. We know that though. It's like y'all girls ain't there.
But it was very much surfacey, and I wish they would have tagged all the issues. Now, Wendy, of course, has said, "Oh, we talked about everything." My thing is, for me, I just feel like Giselle would have taken a little more accountability to see this is why Wendy was pissed, and this is what caused
that's
the
what
fire.
I was waiting for.
That's what caused the fire, because your girl Robin was talking about what she heard was going on with Eddie, and that caused you, since that's your best friend, that caused you to start running your mouth, and that's what started to cause the deterioration of their friendship.
And Darby gonna try to jump
in,
and then
Ashley jumps in, and then it's like
Darby talking about happy. I heard my friend and friends saying happy Annie.
So then all this stuff. So these two were never able to just have a moment alone to just squash it and kill the outside noise. Because my thing is, first of all, okay, Robin is your best friend, but Robin is also a Delta, and I'm not saying as a Delta, I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with that, but what I'm saying is, if my sister, and not saying that yes, they're Greek sisters, best friends, whatever, but if my sister is telling me, hey, I need you to talk to your friend and squash these rumors because it's making me feel a certain kind of way. Me and my husband, we don't play that shit. I don't like it. And I feel like Giselle could have been like, let's not do that.
Hold on now. Now, besides the whole sisterhood sororities, I mean, Robin, that's her girl. And when shit hit the fan, she gonna rock with her. Giselle is very loyal.
No, she is, but what I'm saying is,
I know what you're saying. You can still be loyal.
Yes, but all I'm saying
address the situation.
Yes, that's all I'm saying. When you're coming, listen. All I'm saying
is, let the church say amen.
All I'm saying is that, right? Because see, here's the thing, Robin, you're married, so remember when
and you getting your booty grabbed by Juan
and.
Ashley, what's his name? Darby Michael.
Yes, by Michael. Right.
Oh yeah, Darby was
everywhere. So what I'm saying is,
talking about people
if the way Ashley was coming for Robin, always asking Robin about this, about that. And then, Giselle will, okay, Ashley, calm down. She could have done the same thing. Okay, Robin, you didn't. And here's the thing, Robin, you didn't like when Ashley was questioning you. Robin, you didn't like that Ashley was putting this shit out in the atmosphere. You didn't like it. So don't do that to this woman. She could have easily just squashed it, but then still kicking it with her friend. But just show your soror like, hey, we gonna shade each other, but it's certain places where I'm gonna draw the line in the sand, because what we're not gonna do is try to fuck up somebody's marriage. Like, we're not gonna do that.
You don't. That's
and I just feel like that's all Giselle could have said. Giselle could have said, "Hey, you ain't like it when they was doing that shit to Juan. We not gonna do that." And then Giselle could speak from experience. I was a married woman. This was what was going on with my marriage. Robin, I don't like it. You don't like it when they talk about Juan. Don't talk about this.
We remember about the laundromat. And was Caroline?
Juan was folding clothes with Karen Jr.
I thought that was Karen. That's more Karen's daughter than
Karen. So that's all I'm saying. So that whole situation, I feel like Giselle could have pumped the brakes with that situation, and her and Wendy could still be cordial and still be able to go out and break bread without the other ladies. If Giselle would have just put her foot down there.
But I want
that's it. That's all I'm saying.
We don't need the cameras. I want y'all to sit down and really have a good conversation, because like I said, and like you said, like y'all sisters and y'all came on the show. It's like y'all had this good bond, and it's like, don't let that go to waste. Don't let that go to waste.
The show is not.
Yeah.
We see
the show gonna go on. Y'all might not be on it, but they're gonna continue to show.
Because we the people see the awkwardness, and it's not giving. It's giving. I feel like they gonna end up. They got me feeling like they gonna end up coming to blows by the end of the season. That's where I'm at, because it's like this unspoken
tired
tension.
Of faking it.
Yeah, it's this unspoken tension. So moving past them, let's get into the conversation with Ashy and Stacy when they talked about race and talked about the children and how they identify. How did that make you feel?
Well, I did like how, Ashley identifies as Black.
Okay, I'm going to have a question for you as you continue.
But she did say, she is, biracial, but she identifies as Black. She said, her mom's Black and her father's white.
Mm-hmm.
What's her name?
Stacy.
Vanessa. Oh, Stacy.
Stacy.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Stacy with the Dutch husband with the little Black
German
child.
Yeah.
That too. German. Right.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Mm-hmm. I remember that. Her husband's German.
I remembered he was not American. That's all I remember.
He's German.
Right.
And she was like, "Well, I'm Black." I'm like, "Well, girl, what is you talking about? We already know you Black. What do you?" I guess she was trying to get a feel like how her kids identify themselves as. I don't know.
Looking at the picture of that child, that little girl Black. That little girl ain't gonna be walking up in no room I'm white, and people gonna be like, "Hey, Susie Q." But no, okay. So let's go back to Ashley. Now, Ashley, I feel like it's full of
Oh, you know what?
Shit.
This is where she got caught up though.
Who asked?
She asked, Stacy asked her, "So what do your kids go by?" That's where she got caught up. So now you're trying to say okay, so Ashley is mixed. She has a white husband.
Ashley's kids are white. Ashley's kids are white. Let's.
That's not what. I don't. Well, when we get to that, it's like,
Ashley, your kids is white.
By that time, it's only like 15% Black up in them kids.
No, less than that.
Less than
shit, maybe
if that.
I'm gonna say 15 at the most. Absolutely.
Well, what's the percentage if you got a drop of Black and you Black?
But we can't really say that. Their blackness. That's just like when you look at Prince Harry and you look at Meghan Markle. Look at their children. Those babies. Black where? Actually, your children are not black, and you don't have your children like in black spaces. It's like you don't
That
probably
part.
have them around black kids. I'm quite sure they very much go
They
to a
don't know their
daycare
culture.
where, yeah. And honestly, it ain't really black ain't their culture. Let's be honest. Ashley, I'm sorry.
No, it's about 25% because of
not in them
Ashley's
kids.
half and half. That's 50-50,
No.
y'all. Let's do the
and Michael
math.
was 1,000% white.
100.
No.
So that goes down. They got 25%. They 75%
Absolutely
white.
not.
25% black.
Absolutely no. Absolutely, probably 2 to 5% black in their blood, and it's not even showing up. So okay, so let answer this to me. Answer this for me. Now remember when Ashley knocked on her daddy's door. Remember that white man shut the door in her face. Now if he would have opened the door and welcomed her with open arms, do you feel like Ashley would still identify as black?
No. She doesn't have a relationship with her father.
Right, but what I'm saying is Ashley is saying that she identifies as black. However,
she identifies with that because that's who she's close to, her mother. That's all.
But Ashley's not giving me black girl vibes.
She don't identify.
She ain't giving me black girl
She's
vibes.
saying that for camera. I mean, honestly.
Yeah, it's very, that's why I said, like, for me, she could go like that. Like,
she's giving an imitation of life. Y'all seen that movie? I'm white. And her damn mother was black. I'm white.
The imitation.
I'm white.
The imitation of Ashy. That's what it is. Okay. She is she is an imposter.
She definitely is.
You're an imposter. So that's that, and that's what it's gonna be.
Yeah,
I don't know. Stacey got me looking at her like, bitch, I got my eye on you.
I don't really care for her right now.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I got my eye on you.
I'll give it a couple of episodes.
Like what's your motive?
I don't.
So how does episode end?
I mean, okay, so we got 2 events going.
Oh,
so we have 2 events.
The shady bunch. The shady bunch.
Well, Giselle had I didn't like
It's very much
so Giselle already had her event, in which it was
a GNA / I'm gonna honor my father's legacy
about brain cancer. I mean, 2 years. Yeah. So, she already had that established. The girls, everybody was saying they going. So Karen was like, she was met up with Giselle. She was like, oh, well, I have an event too. I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna do both. And then production so shady. They gonna put the invitation. It says 6.
Shady as fuck.
She was like, yeah, I think it's in the daytime. She was telling Giselle, I think it's in the day, afternoon. Production is so funny. They put the invitation on. They
had the receipts. Yes. Receipts, bitch. Karen.
So we knew you wasn't gonna make it, but
Ashley did tell the ladies that they could get to their event by 8 p.m. Right?
Well, no, this is before then. This is what I'm talking about when she was, so she was just like, I know the ladies already going to your event. That's fine, or whatever. Next morning, she has a group text message, Karen, and she invites the girls.
It's very much giving shade. Very much giving shady boots. So I feel like now
I can't even. Yeah, go ahead.
I just feel like there is a lot going on, and I feel like they are making mountains out of many molehills to try to hype the season up. It's just very much giving lackluster to me.
That's just Karen, though.
But I'm talking about the situations
you wasn't
that
even
are
nominated.
Happening. Right, that's what I'm talking about. The situations that are.
The word on the street was that it was another lady that was nominated for this award, and she backed out of it. So you begged the people to nominate you.
That's embarrassing. That's very much embarrassing. So
I'm sorry, I'm not begging for an award. I'm not doing anything. No. If I wasn't nominated, you didn't want to nominate me.
Then let's try again next year, so I can do what I need to. I don't want to be worthy of.
Not a petty. What do you pity? I'm always petty, but a pity award. I don't want the pity award.
Right, and that's very much what it's given.
She's no longer. we're gonna we'll do that. But word on the street was she was asking if she could be nominated. Who does that?
Karen. To start some shit with her and Giselle so they can stay like this. And so basically what they're doing right now.
She just wants to be the grand dame.
Right, but what I'm saying is they are trying to draw the line in a sense. They're trying to create their teams right now. So Karen is like, okay, we got to be, because everybody know every season Giselle and Karen they're going to lock horns. They're going to bump heads all season. So the thing is now by Karen doing this, knowing that she shouldn't have been doing it, I don't care how shady Giselle is. This woman has lost her father. She's trying to honor his memory. She's trying to invite the ladies. And then
Giselle was always there for you when you lost both parents.
Exactly.
And it's like, Giselle went out and did some stuff like that.
And you coincidentally planned something the same night that she had something. You weren't even nominated for this award. So you get... Yeah, so that's basically what I feel like right now. Karen is trying to draw a line in the sand, and she's trying to see which ladies are good. Because remember, Karen has already said, who gonna ride for me or who gonna be a fake bitch? So now Karen is trying to draw the line in the sand, and she wants to see what real bitch and who the fake bitch is gonna be.
Speaking of that, so now I could talk about my comment. I like Vivian. Vivian said, I already said I was coming to Giselle's event.
So I'm going to Giselle's event.
And she went to all the other, what was her name? Stacey Dash. Whatever her Stacey Ash.
Stacey Ash and Ashy. Because they both ashy.
But Stacey, whatever her name is, I'm gonna try to do both. She did try to do it.
Oh yeah, but Giselle shut the door.
It was like security. They came. Okay, so before we wrap it up,
that reminds me of the
Ashley. They called Ashley, and it was like, "Oh, we'll be there by 8." Which they were, but Ashley told Giselle, she was like, "Absolutely not." It's about to wrap up at not like no.
Kenya more hair. That's very much what it was given. Security. Imposters are at my event.
Okay, because Marlo Short, she's like, security.
Security. Get these imposters out. So yeah, so Giselle.
I don't know why she did that because Kenya got them edges grown.
Listen, I'm just saying. So Giselle kicks their asses out of her event.
Remember, Marlo, they used that. She showed her video of using the product. Y'all get you some Kenya more hair care if you ain't got no edges. But anyhow, back to Ashley. I mean, not Ashley. Well, yeah.
Yeah, Ashley, because they came to the door.
Yeah.
And Giselle was like, security.
She was just not having it. She was like,
and then didn't she shut the door in their faces?
No, she didn't shut the door.
Or she tried to?
No, she didn't notice them until because she was on a picture with somebody. And then...
But wasn't Jazzy... No, Jazzy got mad because the door got shut or something. Jazzy was like,
They got in. Oh, you talking about next episode. Oh, we can't. You talking about the preview.
Yes. Where they
her kicking them. Like, she's telling them... Oh yeah, no, we wrapped up when she got security. So no, they got in, and then Giselle, her spidey senses went off. Then she was like,
wrap this up. Get these hoes out of here. These hoes ain't loyal. That's what Giselle said. These hoes ain't loyal. So,
but you know what? That's messy, Ashley, because Giselle already told her that. She said, no, they can't come at 8:00. Ashley should have called them back and said, you know what? Don't come at all. That's okay.
So see, that's what I'm saying. The whole instigation, she's throwing herself into these situations. She's starting shit. And honestly, I want somebody to finish her like that Mortal Kombat. Finish her ass one good time. Just dot that I one time. If Kiana got a scratch, dot that I one good ass time. You see, the thing is about bitches like her don't understand that fat meat is greasy. They really don't understand that. And they want to play and poke and prod and I didn't know and how you think well babe as she cracks open her Corona. Like, she irks my soul. She needs to not be on the show. So y'all, please comment below how y'all feel about these first 2 episodes of Real Housewives of Potomac. Is it giving what y'all feel like it's supposed to give?
The Soros sisters gonna reunite.
I'm underwhelmed.
Or is that flame blown out?
I'm underwhelmed by this episode, but hey, y'all go ahead.
Oh,
Comment below. Oh.
Hey, what y'all feel about the new girls?
Oh,
are they gonna make it?
Jazzy, Stacy, Vivian, Kiana. How do y'all feel about that?
Is she got a champagne glass? Kiana. She got a champagne glass for real? I ain't paid attention.
She got hit with that glass.
No, I'm saying, is she a main girl? I don't think she's a main girl.
Well, it's very much given. They gave her like her own little segment because she's moved in with her boyfriend. That's how unforgettable it kind of is right now because we did see her this episode with her dude moving in and all that stuff like that. I really don't know. I'm gonna need to see more from Kiana. Yeah, I need to get to know a little bit more about Kiana.
She's giving me real and like
hey,
she's giving us girl, but I accepted this invite.
She's giving. Giselle. She's giving very much.
You're being shady.
She's giving very much good girlfriend, which is I will ride with you, but when you are wrong, I'm going to let you know exactly you're wrong. But I'm still going to sit here and kiki with you.
That part.
But I'm going to let you know that you was wrong.
All right, y'all.
So we'll see y'all in the next video. Y'all know what y'all need to do. Like, share, comment, subscribe. We are now at 921 subscribers. 921. Yes. 921. And we on our way to 1,000. Thank you again for rocking with our channel. We will see y'all in the next video.
Thank you.